Hello everyone, welcome to Flaregate Network. This is a really nice little auto battler card game sort of thing. It's on a free demo right now, so you can pick it up for free down in the comment section down below. You can just go have a little look over there and it will be a link for you right there. We're gonna jump into a campaign mission here and we're gonna take a quick little look on this and see if it's something that you are interested in. Again, if it is, then please, down in the comment section. All free. I'm trying to cover as many of these free demos as possible, and this one was really lengthy. Like, the whole first act seems to be available, at least in the game right now. And I didn't actually continue after that. So I was like, nah, I need to show you guys this. I need to actually show you guys this. So here we are. This is our current play space. You can see our flagship up here. We have 2000 HP and a grav shield. And we have a few things like resources and things like that. You can also see that we have cards to play around with. So we have the nimble launchers, we have the sentinel turrets, we have the lancer bay, we have a lancer squadron. Pretty darn cool. We got two missions here, a normal mission tier 1 private hideout, or we have a base raiders we can go and do. So fend off pirates attacking on a established base. We will start with 2 lunar base, destroy all enemy ship is our mission. And for this we get to select some cards that we will be able to use afterwards as our reward. So let's start with that. Fairly simple. If you played a card game before, this is something similar to that. I can say I don't think I have ever enjoyed a card game. I've tried multiple times. I just cannot get into card games for some reason. It's super duper hard for me to actually do that. This one, however, it's simplistic enough that I can kind of get into it the way that I managed to for the beginning until they started rolling out new cards in Hearthstone. I was able to enjoy that as well. This, so far, fairly simplistic. Maybe demos is my way to play card games. Who knows? We get to select if you want to keep or replace any of these cards. The only thing that I don't really need is the nimble lancers. You can see in the top right corner here we have one of whatever resource this is. I think it's called crystals. So we're gonna get rid of that one and we're going to get some new cards that give us some lancers. And we get to select our first resource. So there's 2 different resources in the game. Solar energy, which is like the rare resource. In the beginning we will only have one of them. We will of course continuously upgrade our ship and make it more powerful through the use of more resources. We're gonna go for titanium. It's the only thing that's actually gonna make a difference here. And I think I will just wait. I'm not gonna play any cards right now. I'm gonna sit and hold on those. We're gonna see what the AI is spawning for us to fight. We already have the defensive drones right here and they will continuously respawn. So they can continue doing that. We're gonna take some solar energy here and that's so that we can get sentinel turrets. So this will build a sentinel turret. It is a detector, so there is cloaked enemies. It will appear later on in the game, but right now we will not see them, so they will not come into play very much. However, these are really good as like defensive drones, especially against these lancers that they are sending at us right now. These small units doesn't have very much health, and they are fairly easily killed by these turrets. So these turrets are considered as a structure, so they're not a ship. Meaning that you get to select where you would like to place them. There is generally often 7 different items that you can, or 7 different locations that you can put the different structures that you have. These lancer bays are also structures. They are specific for this mission. We can also build them, as you can see right here. This is a lancer bay as well. Usually you don't have them built in the beginning of the game. This is just early game, they're giving us a little bit of some freebies there. So yeah, we'll let the game run again. They will start shooting everyone. New guys coming out of the Lancer Bay. And we can see now that we have some new guys coming in here. So these are destroyer, they're medium units. Will be dealing a little bit more damage. So 2 times 12 damage. They have an explosive version of attack, which usually is powerful against light vehicles. If you're looking at our small units, for example, they just have a normal attack. So we now are able to build a little bit more stuff. I'm actually thinking we should go hard in on the Lancer base. If we do that, we'll launch 6 of these Lancers each turn without us having to spend any resources. And I think that's actually pretty good. So let's do that. We're gonna lose these, that's fine. I don't actually mind that at all. And it looks like they didn't actually die, so that's good. We can get another defensive drone. And we also have enough money to get another Lancer squadron right here. We can also speed up combat, so we don't have to sit and wait. If you leave the combat as it is, then the game will automatically speed up if there's nothing happening in the game as well, which is kind of interesting. So we can send in a few more of the launcher squadrons. I think we should be fairly good to go here, because they will take a lot of damage from our defensive drones here. We'll send in the nimble scouts here, and we should be able to overwhelm them with sheer firepower, I do believe. These defensive destroyers are usually really good, but there's only so much you can do against the swarm, right? We'll play a few more cards, and it looks like we should be okay. Our main ship is now moving up. That's usually an ability that you get to use. Oh yeah, I know what it is. When you run out of your cards, of course. I didn't actually pay attention to that. So right here we can see how many cards we have. We only have 4, just like we saw before. Of course we have multiple of some of the cards. Once you're out of cards, your main ship will actually move forward and kind of take front position, which makes it way more vulnerable, but it also makes it be able to defend a little bit better, so you are able to defend your structures, for example. So I imagine you can probably build things around the idea of having your main ship go forward as early as possible, and then just having a bunch of structures pumping out units behind you. Alright, so we got an option here, Destroyer Detachment. This is a medium unit. It's more or less the equivalent of what we saw in that battle. We can also get more Sentinel turrets, or we can get a Lancer Scout. So this adds a Lancer Scout, and it also adds 4 Lancers to each Lancer card that we have in hand. Right now, I don't think we have too many Lancer cards. We actually have 5 of them. Okay, let's go for a Lancer card then. No reason not to, right? So there we have that. And next up, we need to destroy a pirate base before the reinforcements arrive. For this, we get a few different options. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. Titanium income. This I can't actually show you. So the left one, draw a card and gain 1 titanium income. So that gives you income for the next turn usually. Solomon is one of the cards that you get in the campaign that you can play through. There's also a story campaign. What I'm playing right now is more or less a sandbox sort of thing. Draw 2 action cards except other transferred cards. I can't talk. So this is actually a really good hand. Okay. I'm all for that. Let's do this. Let's get this guy. Could I actually get more of them? What if we do this? So these are gonna send squadrons a little bit every now and then. 2 guys like this, our ship can easily take care of. It is able to defend itself a little bit, so that's fine. Shields will also regenerate if they are not being damaged, so you don't have to worry about that too much. So let's see, 1v1, who's gonna take this? I think they will actually win that battle, not gonna lie. We got another Lancer card here, so that's good. That means that we can actually play something like this. That'll give us 9 Lancers here when we usually only have 5. So that's a clear benefit. So we can now bring out all of these, and that will give us a total of 19 of these guys. You can see that all of them are taking a little bit. It usually takes a turn for them to actually enter the battlefield. There is different kind of actions on cards. You can have a rush card, for example. If we take a look at my nimble launchers, they have a feature that's called rush. Discard the units is moved out immediately. We have a lot of guys coming out here. I think this might be the end of at least a few of these buildings. Yeah, I'm usually not a big fan of card games. This game has been really fun though. I've been really enjoying this. Probably because it's so simple. Like, I haven't really ran into that many places where I have to strategize like crazy amounts. It's a really chill game. The story is kind of cutesy and like halfway cringe. But yeah, it's good. So we launch some nimble guys as well. I think we even have enough to take care of this wave that's coming here. Oh yeah. Easy. Even without our extras incoming here, we would have been fine with that. Okay. That's pretty good. We'll just end the turn. Our main battleship, our flagship, will be moving forward. We now get to select an upgrade. If you have fewer ships than the enemy, return Chief Cadeau to your hand. So this just continuously pulls a card. Solomon card. I don't remember what those are, but we'll see. We'll see. Do we have anything? Is there an explanation for you? No. Yeah. No explanations. Alright then. Destroyer Armada, a tier 2 mission or a Lancer Swarm? We'll go with the Armada, I think. That'll give us an empty titanium slot or repairs. We are going to go with the titanium. I think that'll help. Lancer Bay is good. Lancer Squadron is good as well. I think we'll get rid of you. Unfortunately, we didn't actually get our upgrade for the Lancer Scouts. Just unfortunate, but it's okay. We'll work around it. One single destroyer. I am not even going to react to that, I think. And then we're sending out 2, huh? Next turn we should be able to get our nimble launchers out. If we want to. Or we could actually go... Could go Launcher Bay. Yeah, let's do that. It means that we won't take a bunch of damage for no reason. Alright, Chief Cadeau is up for grabs. He will be free every single time, which is really nice, and we'll get him back in our hand after this turn as well. So you don't have to worry about selling him out. I think we need to go with the nimble launchers now. They only have 2 destroyers coming up behind us. So if we can defend our bay here at least, that would be very good. So far that is looking pretty darn good. 3 more coming up now. We can get you here. We can get Chief in here, and we can get another few launchers, I guess. Yeah. Technically don't want to use the launchers unless we have used our Lancer Scouts, but yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Okay, here comes the Launcher Scouts. Chief Cadeau can continue, and let's see, you are Timing tip, this does not affect other cards played on the same turn, so we don't want to use him at the same turn. So we'll just send that out like that. We are probably going to lose a little bit here. Hopefully we don't lose the launcher. The Lancet launcher. But it's hard to tell. I think we are going to lose it actually. Next turn I don't think that we are going to be able to defend this. Okay, maybe. No, I think they will destroy that. That's unfortunate, but we're still able to defend this, so it's okay. We got a lot of launches coming in here, so we'll play those as well. Technically we have 36 launches on the floor now. Is that correct? 19 times 2? No, it's not. 38, something like that. 48. A lot of them. We had a lot of them. Get to claim an upgrade. We would like to have the empty titanium slot. We don't need repairs. And destroy a factory. Yes, please. Really strong in the beginning of the game, at least. Kind of falls off late game, but really good in the beginning here. So we got a challenge mission, we have a tier 2 mission, and we have a tier 3 mission. You're giving us solar energy and more upgrades. We can get a Lance Scout there as well. This gives us reserves. I don't care about the reserves. Ooh, but it gives us solar arrays though. Okay. Let's see, what do you give? Titanium. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty good as well. Okay. Let's go you first. Build a sentinel, launch squadrons. Yes, I think all of those are pretty good. We'll go titanium to begin with and turn. Give me this, I think. Or did we go? No, we go that. We'll go you, that guy, to there. Send it. Yeah, we don't have any Solomon cards, so this one actually doesn't do anything. This is one of the larger ships. Have a bit more HP. Generally kind of more annoying to deal with. Alright. Dealt with that fairly smoothly at least. Do have a lot of launch squadrons, and there we have the scout as well. Let's send him out alone first, and then we'll send these doubles. They'll give us another 18 launchers. I don't know why I said that it's not 36. 18 times 2 is clearly 36. So we'll get those two out of there. I don't really have anything else to do with this, so they're doing surprisingly well actually against these large creatures. You might be able to beat them up just by sheer numbers of what we have right here. Give me one of you guys. Give me another launcher unit. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So far so good. It is surprising how much you can do with these small units, even though they're actually lightweight. They do deal a significant damage. They do deal significant damage. Let's speed up battling a little bit here. Get some nimble launchers. Yes, please. And now we have 3 of them coming out. I think that's fine as well, actually. And we get to destroy a factory. Even better. you should be able to hold its own a little bit better against these. So they tear through light units usually without issue. But yeah, he was actually able to kill off one by himself. Which is pretty nice. So we got an upgrade. I really don't care about reserves. Reserves just give us the option to remove cards from our hand and put them into like a reserve pile instead. I don't really use it very much. Let's go for solar array, I guess. That'll just give us more solar when we build it. Next up, we're gonna go for a Lancer Swarm. That should give us even more solar, so we are having plenty of that resource. We're not gonna get a Destroyer Factory built anytime soon. So let's get rid of that. More of the titanium resource, and let's go. I usually don't build anything on first turn. I found my ship is usually able to handle anything that comes at it in the beginning, and okay. So if I do, what do you? Yes, and then we do this. Ah, damn. Yeah, that makes sense. I was hoping I could build a launcher bay as well, but I forgot that it actually costs money to send the scouts out first. So yeah, the shields are actually regenerating, as you can see. So it doesn't really matter if you take damage to the shields, that's actually just fine. Do I continue building titanium? Maybe I do. And then we'll build these guys. Still haven't seen any active abilities. There is things like missiles and stuff that your command cruiser is able to send as well. You get some nimble launchers if you wanted to. Just to join all of our other ones. That should be pretty good. I think we are overpowering these. Yeah, we're way stronger. Okay. Nice. Give me that guy. Give me nothing else. Oh yeah, this is a slaughter. So, solar array, not building that. Getting a couple of these, I guess. You will be able to defend to some extent. Wow, they are dealing a lot of damage. They are dealing a lot of damage. Still do not have any Solomon cards, do we? Even more incoming? Come on, I don't have that much to defend with, okay? Yeah, we'll just leave you there. Have you shoot at whatever comes in. So I think we're fine. This is probably the last raid, actually. We can get the solar array there as well. Yeah. Neat. Give me more solar. Give me titanium core, temporary income. Yeah, no. There's a few of these temporary ones, but spending 2 to get 1 back next turn above what you usually have, I don't think that makes sense. So we go with the Lancer score. Lancer Scout, and I guess we have one more thing to do, and that's go and complete the challenge mission. Go head to head with an Anarch flagship that fires long-range chaos missiles each turn. Destroy the enemy flagship, and we get a bunch of cool stuff for that. So this will be a mission of trying to survive for as long as possible. So we're just gonna keep these. We get another Lancer card as well. Give me that stuff. They will continuously shoot at us, which is fine. Lancer Scouts again. We can go with this. Should probably have built a scout, actually. Now that I think about it, it would have made sense. Yeah, let's go to scout. You scout this guy. Taking a little bit of shield damage here. So it would make sense to get our squadrons out now. Oh, can I build even more on this? That's actually kind of bonkers. Okay. So if I get another one, we can bring out even more. Is that true? That seems kind of nuts. And our defense here is shoveling a little bit of the damage from those missiles as well, which is kind of good. All right, let's go with some of that stuff. Let's get a hell of a good time next turn. Here comes their ship. That means that they are actually running out of cards, so they won't be playing very much more. We get a Lancer Bay and a Solar Bay. Just mostly as defense for ourselves. Destroyer Factory can also go up. Okay, defenses here. Oh wow, they deal a lot of damage. Way more than they have any right to do. I think that's fine, we can defend them even with our ship only. That is perfectly fine. One more card and we will start moving forward as well, which will defend our buildings a little bit more. Yeah, they're going down. Oh, and we get a rush card at the end. You're screwed. You just got goofed, my dude. Alright. And for that we get some new upgrades. We can pick one. Again, I don't really care about reserves. Grav shields could be good. It would just give us a higher shield. But I would go with the titanium one. Anyone that has ever played any game ever knows that economy is everything, right? So if we don't have that, what do we have? If we don't have that, then what actually do we have? Do we want a production search? It could be good. Pocket shields are also really good. But I think it's easier to get pocket shields than the industrial search. Let's go with that. And we now have the act finale available. So we're gonna go over here to the forward base first. And we are going to... I might actually keep this. This is a fairly easy 2, 3, 4 round delivery, I think. So let's just keep that. We now have the supply cache as well. So this mission is a little bit different. So fill every structure slot, progress 0 out of 7. Start with a reusable supply cache card. So we can continuously use this guy. And that's our mission for today. So let's build one. Nothing like the present. Some more Lancers. We're just gonna continue building. And we might as well go Lancer Bay this time. Might as well go Lancer Bay this time. Industrial search, maybe? No, we probably want to wait with that because that's really strong with the defenders. Once we get those. So instead, let's get a defensive turret on here. That's our third structure. We will probably lose that one though. But it means that we won't lose our permanent guy here, which is probably more important. You now see that the creatures are getting... The creatures! The creatures are getting some shields on their ships as well, which is troublesome. Not great. If we get you, I can get the nimble raid launchers out, and that should keep him alive. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I wish I could have you kind of hang around a little bit. Let this guy come closer. All right. So let's go one more titanium. Destroyer factory. Yes. Out they go, and I think that destroyer can almost by himself fight this guy. He deals so much damage. Got the chef. So next up we would like to have some solar energy. We want to go industrial search. We want to go supply crate. And we want to go play cards. And that should be enough to deal with all of this, I think. Even with the defensive drone here. And then we get a Lancer Scout. Another supply drop. And we now have 5 out of the 7 structure slots that we need, so we just need 2 more. Which means that we can actually win this right now. And just for good measure, we'll send out some Lancer Scouts as well. So there's the victory for that guy. 7 built, 7 completed. We will get Might of the Empire. Action Imperial. Draw your most expensive unit card and double its units. It's good later. Right now I think it will pull the nimble scouts that we have. I don't think those are very good for this, but it will be good later I think. So next up we are going to the shipyards. This will give us some signature strategy to enjoy and some more nimble launchers, I guess. I do realize I'm saying launchers, but it's actually lancers. But hey, who can judge me? Destroy all enemy structures. We are going for this stuff, and we are probably gonna send you out just as you are. Yeah, I'm just getting you. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. We'll do that. We'll let them attack us a little bit. I will put the Lancer squadrons down next. You should be able to do both of them. Or do I want to? I could go solar energy and then sentinel turret right here. All right there actually. Next turn we can go double Lancers. This will be able to defend this part. Ooh, of course we get the Lancer bay as well. No, we already decided we're going that. Go with your gut feeling. So yeah, if you're not a huge fan of card games, but you like to have some chill game to play, I don't see how this is a bad choice for you. It's been fantastic for me, at least. I've been really enjoying it. Let's get some more Lancers out there. I guess we can draw this guy. He's never gonna do anything anyway. Might as well get rid of the card. Alright, a lot of attacking guys now, so with a little bit of luck we should be able to knock these guys out. If we call in the cavalry now, what's gonna happen? Like, what do we get from that? What would that be? That would be nimble launchers, and it'll give me 16 of them. We'll do that. And then we'll launch the launcher squadron together with the nimble launchers the next turn. And I think we will just literally win this. Not even worried. So we do this. They take a turn to short up. That's 9 of them. These guys are 16 and they have rush. So they will instantly go into the playfield here. And we also just barely are short on the industrial search, otherwise that would have been really fun as well. So there we go. That is, what is that, 25 guys at one go. I think we're gonna win this. I think we're gonna win this. Yeah, we're dealing a massive amount of damage to these guys. Structures are going down faster than ever before. Give me more stuff. There we go. Claim upgrade. We pick that one. We gain a card. More lancers, I guess. They were really good. As long as they don't have a bunch of really strong creatures, pretty good with that. So, the Pirate King, Act Finale. Go ahead to head with a dreadnought that fires a Buster missile at one of your structures every turn. Destroy the enemy flagship. Seems easy enough. Seems easy enough. Good upgrades as well. We even get a filled titanium slot here, so we get to start with 2 titanium instead of only 1. And this is the titanium one, the tax the colonies option right there. That's actually a fairly valuable one for if you just want to gain a bunch of resources. Way better value than 2 titanium for 1 titanium the next turn. Here you pay 1/1 for 4/2 afterwards. Okay, Pirate King. This is actually a character that in the story of the game you interact with quite a bit up until this point. So if you're interested, link in the description down below if you want to see what that conversation entails. So let's go let's go play a Lancer card. We do that? Yes, we do that. Yes, we do that. He's not doing anything. He will be shooting us with a missile in the next turn here. Apparently our structures is what he will be attacking. So maybe we should just be careful with our structures then. Can get one more of the crystals and send out 18 launchers first turn. That should be pretty good. Next turn we can get the nimble launchers out as well, so that'll be even more. That's another 12 launchers. And I don't see how he defends against this. Even with that big ship right there. He's gonna kill a few of them. But we're going to decimate him. So, titanium, more launchers, get rid of him. Go. Oh yeah. Easy match. He does not have enough to actually keep up with us. We'll get some solar. Give me more launch squadrons. There's all of his cards used. All of his defenses are going down. Call in the cavalry. Give me a sentinel. He's not able to shoot that, so. Okay, this makes sense. Do that. Oh yeah, okay. I think we win this. We should be stronger than him, just in general. So, oh, do I go destroy a factory or do I go... I think I go destroy a factory because the destroyer is stronger than this little guy anyway. And they will attack our ships first and foremost. And it does look like he is actually slightly stronger than I am. Let's send 20 launchers and see how strong he actually is. Yeah, not that strong, huh? Not so cocky when there is 20 people shooting at you. Imagine that. Victory has been achieved. We get to select one. We can have an empty solar slot, a filled titanium slot, or a signature strategy. Signature strategies are added to your hand at the start of every mission. After the keep or replace phase, you assign cards from your deck as signature strategies because between missions. So yeah, this kind of just gives you a guaranteed card, and it's done in your deck. So we can go and select that one. We get to select a item here as well. Draw one invention from your deck. Then create a copy of it. I don't think we have any invention at the moment. So I think the missile barrage is probably the best one to go with. And we're now in act number 2. So thanks for playing. The early access release of the game will include the rest of the human standard campaign. If you're interested to see this game and actually the story behind it, which takes a little bit longer to play through than this, because there's some discussions, of course, some dialogue to be had, some intrigue. You know, good story always have to have some intrigue. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this little first look, and hope I'll see you in the next video. Thank you everyone, take care, and until next time, bye bye everyone.